Hi everyone, Ghost Peppa here. You guys know me from my Red-Eyes content on Master Duel, but I actually open a lot of packs in TCG for multiple reasons. One, because I play casually with friends. Also, I collect cards, and I have since the very beginning of the game. So today, I have 2 boxes of Photon Hypernova, hoping to pull some of the Kashtira cards at least, for the Red-Eyes builds that you guys have seen showcased on my channel under EDO Pro. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get at it. I also have shuffled these up, so we have no idea what order we'll be pulling the secrets and that kind of thing in. But, let's see what we can pull. So, first we have Core of Chaos, Gigantic Thundercross, Yaguro Sumaru, the Armor Ninja. Interesting, so they're getting some more ninja support. I haven't looked too far into this set other than I do know all the Kashtiras that are in there. Oh nice, Ultimate Great Insect. This brings back some hard vibes from Duelist Kingdom way back when. Looks sort of like a mixture between the Great Moth and the Queen Insect. Alright, Galaxy Summoner, Red Vinegar Vamoose, Abyss Actor, Tenchi Kame. So what I'll do is I'll set all of the higher rarity cards up top so you guys can view them while we go through the packs. Alright, no particular order. Let's see what we get. So we have 1 super. This set, I think it has 124 cards. One of you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. But out of those, we should have 4 secret rares for the 2 boxes and a handful of ultis and supers. And of course, we don't plan for it, but we always can hope to get one of the starlights, which would be really nice. Alright, so we have Kashtira, Scareclaw. So this is actually a new tech card. I'm going to release a new video probably sometime in the next week or 2. But I'm actually using this in the new Red-Eyes Kashtira build, so you guys will find that pretty interesting. Alright, so let's set this one over here. Light of the Branded. Lovely art. I love the Albaz theme. Variant, the Circular Sorcerer, Insect or Plant. Interesting. So they're having some plant support and some insect support. Alright. Scareclaw, Defanging, Kashtira Big Bang, great trap. I wish it was at a higher rarity print, but you know, that's okay. We actually run one of those in the new Red-Eyes build. Alright, let's take a look at the next one. Okay, Kashtira Overlap, Xyz Align, Diablantis, the Menacing Mantis. Yeah, I saw they were coming up with a lot of new Chaos cards as well, so that'll be interesting to see. Core of Chaos. Gold Pride, awesome. I actually have a buddy who's playing Gold Pride. He's a big Goatee fan, so he likes the instant speed synchro effects. So I'm definitely going to set that one aside for him. Kasimolar, that's an interesting one. Gishki Necromira. Okay, so there's some Gishki support in there. Shame that Sprite got nerfed to the ground with that loss of Elf. Focused Aquamirror, Infinite Antline, but I guess you can't say anything compared to how terribly Tyr got hit. Alright, let's look at the next one. Also today we're going to be competing with a buddy of mine who also pulls cards, named Mars, so we'll see if he pulls better or I do. Alright. Gigantic Thundercross, Photon Emperor. Oh, he also plays Photon, so you can guess what he's trying to pull for. Kashtira Overlap, Abyss Actor Super Producer. That's an interesting one. Arctos, the 12th Chronochasm Balance. Oh, I didn't even know there was Valence support in here. Interesting. Okay. Tour Scheduling, Tally-Ho. I heard this one was pretty interesting as well. Couple of aces, alright, and Mental Tuner. Let's see, go to the next pack. Alright, Bystial Baldrake. Okay, so the new Bystial's out. Abyss Actor Super Producer, Xyz Align, Giant Ball Game, Gold Pride Captain Carey. So this is our first ultra rare in this set. She's very interesting. I first didn't realize what that set was going to be, but then Mars actually was explaining that it's sort of a Grand Prix, like a intergalactic race, which is sort of an interesting idea. Alright, Mini Ruka. This is actually an interesting tech card for any of you that play Goatee. So my buddy that plays that said that this is a good way to trigger off Goatee effects and get essentially an in-archetype hand trap that can negate effects, which is pretty interesting. Scareclaw Defanging, Kashtira Big Bang, Tenchi Kame, that's lovely art there actually. Alright, let's go to the next. What else do we have? Okay, so we got another Armor Ninja. Evil Eyes. Oh yeah, there's new Evil Eyes support. So I actually have an Evil Eyes deck in TCG. It's pretty fun. I have it mixed with Unchained, but it's needed some support for a while. It's definitely a for fun deck. Meteor Rush, Monocroid. Oh, that's interesting. That's got a Roid name, so it's technically in the Roid archetype. Huh. I'll have to look into that one. Well, I've only released one video of it, but I do have a Viacroid deck that's just funny fun. Oh, Chaos Archfiend, very nice. So this is one of the new Chaos cards. It's another ultra rare, so we pulled 2 ultra rares in a row now. But that's supposed to be a really good archetype. Sorry of the Silverwing Axe. That's a new tier field spell. I don't think it's as good as the other, because the other one, that search effect, is just so good. Scareclaw Defanging, Photon Time Stop. Interesting. I see Kite in there. Very nice. Alright, next pack. So, Gishki. So they still have some more Gishki support. Thundercross, Xyz Line. This is actually an interesting link too. I haven't done any testing with it, but Dynamondo uses 2 monsters on field, including a ritual. I have a feeling it could have been used somewhat in Gishki, perhaps, or maybe even in some of the monolith cards. But this one, if it's link summon or special summon, you can target a card on the field and a ritual monster in your grave. So shuffle the ritual in the deck and that card on the field back in the deck. It is targeting, which sort of sucks because, you know, all the targeting protection we have in the game. But the shuffling effect is nice if you can get around that. Also, it does have an instant speed effect during your opponent's turn to tribute this, and then special summon a ritual monster in your graveyard or add it to your hand. So I feel like there could be some funny stuff that goes on with that. I know some ritual cards have floating board wipe effects when they come out. Of course, you would have to summon these the correct way to be able to get them out, and you're also not going to get a ritual card in grave to be able to use both of these effects. So you would have to have another way of getting it in grave, or maybe already summoning a ritual earlier the turn. But either way, this is a card that could be interesting. I think you could see play. Alright, next card, Pharaonic Advent. It's an interesting card. 300 attack for each continuous trap. Okay. Very interesting. This is our next super of the set, it looks like. So slippery. Alright. Circle of the Fairies, interesting. Manticore Smashing, Infinite Antlion, and Red Vinegar Vamoose, which is, of course, Suship's. Never played that archetype, but I do find it quite interesting and funny. Archetype I've started to get into a little bit lately is Plunder Patrol, which there's actually one Plunder card in the set that is really good, so we hope that we can pull 2 of them. Bisector Super Producer, Evil Eyes Unleashed, another copy. Numeron Creation, so this has got to be, another Galaxy Eyes card. Nice. Dynamondo, another one. Made to Order Mermaid Outfitter. I have no idea what that one would go in. Perhaps Gishki, based on the art style, but still very interesting. Fierce Tiger Mongu, that's the first time we pulled that. Oh, and the new Evil Eye card. So I haven't played with it yet or done any tests, but it does look really interesting, the kind of things that you can pull off. So we'll see. All right. Let's go into the next one. Let's pick one on the left. Maybe we should go to the right next time. Alright, what do we get? There we go. Another Menacing Mantis, Core of Chaos, Meteor Rush, Monocroid, Intimidating Ore, Summonite. Interesting, alright. Special Summon the Chosen, Special Summon is... Sort of reminds me of some of the Politic cards in Magic. Very interesting. Oh, here's another ultra rare. Ophable the Harmonious Bullfighter Bard. This is probably... No, it's not either. So this is actually In the Chaos line. Okay, well, no idea. Interesting. So it's another ultra rare for our sets. Sorry, Tour Scheduling, Scareclaw Defanging, and Photon Time Stop. Alright. Let's see. Open one on the right here. And organize these a little bit. I'm gonna have a pile of cards off screen, good gracious. Alright. So Abyss Script, Dramatic Story, Land Flipping, very funny art. I like how they put the grass is greener on the back part of the art there. That's pretty hilarious. So glad we don't have to deal with that in TCG like OCG, but they obviously like paying with that in tier. Very interesting. Okay, Photon Emperor, Gigantic Thundercross, and alright, it's a Gishki card, so new Gishki, a ritual, or either a reprint. I have zero familiarity with that line, but it is interesting. So it's a water spellcaster. Alright, it's another super. Two elements, Religia, Defanging, Generator. Alright, Mars will definitely want one of those if he doesn't manage to pull it, but as a common, I'm sure he will. Circle of the Fairies. Alright. Let's go over here. Let's see what else we got. Abyss Script. There's more Abyss Actor support in this set than I figured was coming. Alright, Kashtira Overlap. Super Producer. Evil Eyes Unleashed. And we have another Circular Sorcerer, super rare. Alright. Focused Aquamirror, Tally-Ho Spring-Ins, Tenchi Kame, Manticore of Smashing. Alright, this is going to get a little busy. Let me go ahead and move these supers off to the side. And we'll just put our ultra rares up here so we can keep track of what's been pulled. Alright. Next pack. Alright. These packs open a lot easier nowadays than they used to. Alright, another land flipping. Summonite, Dramatic Story, Overlap. Abyss Actors Dress Rehearsal. Alright, so quite a bit more Abyss Actors than I expected. Another super, of course. So, at this rate, we might pull a massive amount of higher rarity ones at the end, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, Big Bang, Circle of Fairies, Generator Boss, and Abyss Actor Dramatist. Alright. Let's go on this side. I did shuffle these up, like I said, so no telling where the higher rarities are going to come out. Alright, another Monocroid, Summonite, Chaos Beast, Yagumaru, and... oh, yes! Okay, I actually have a really fun Dogmatica card deck, which uses the rituals, and I abuse it pretty heavily with Libermancer. So you guys have seen it just a few times in Master Duel, so I'll probably play some more. I really wish Master Duel would catch up so I could play some of this stuff, but he is definitely a one-of in there. The art is so nice. I really wish he was a higher rarity though, like a secret rare. But man, very good pull. I'm very happy with that. Let me set that to the side. Fierce Tiger, Ice Jade Manifestation, Sorry of the Silverwing Axe, and then Abyss Actor Dramatist. Nice. Alright. Let's go into the next pack. Okay. Summonite, Monocroid, Land Flipping, Branded, I sort of got a peek. It is Ice Jade Aguirren. So this is the new Ice Jade creature. This is another ultra rare for the set. The art's very interesting, and it sort of got some of those Mirror Jade aspects, it looks like, with the crystals, with the red lettering and inscriptions. You can activate this effect. Face monsters you control cannot be destroyed. Okay. If you activate this and if responds to your opponent's card or effect, and your opponent has a card with that name on the field or in the graveyard, you can banish it. Oh, okay, so it's some interesting float effects. And it looks like it's a 4 or 5. It's a 10. Okay. There could be some interesting plays with that. We'll keep that in mind. Manticore of Smashing, Photon Time Stop, Bio-Insect Armor, another one we haven't seen yet. So it's a Insect Equip card. That's a huge boost. Oh, but it's only during the battle phase and main phase too. Okay. Still, very interesting. Woo! Gonna be like Ruxin. Start sneezing. Alright, Gishki. Let's go to the next one. Alright, Galaxy 100, a new card that I haven't seen. When this card is activated, send a Photon Galaxy to the deck. So it's good that they're getting some support. A big problem with the Galaxy cards is they will start down a line, and if they get stopped by Ash, Valor, what have it, they're pretty much done. And Lord forbid the opponent has a nib. Alright, let's see. Intimidating or Summonite, Thundercross, Photon Emperor, and Red-Eyes Kashtira. Nice. Okay, so I do have a Red-Eyes deck as well, which has definitely been nerfed to death. But I, after editing it, run a 3 of this, and so I actually have a working copy. But I like it better, honestly, nerfed, because it feels more spontaneous. Lost one of the camera connections there for a minute, but as I was saying, I do have a Red-Eyes deck, and so it's fun, but it was just outright oppressive to begin with. So now, I feel like the nerfs actually make it quite a bit more fair, to be honest, and we're gonna see the emergence of a lot more Tier 1 classified decks, which is gonna be nice, versus just one Tier 0 meta, which is ridiculous. So definitely a wonderful pull here. Dramatist, Prolegia, Defanging, and Generator Boss. Alright, let's go to the next one. Xyz Align, Dynamondo, again. Chaos Beast. Okay, so another Chaos card. If any cards be banished, it gains. So this one actually buffs based on banish effects. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't dabbled with Chaos forever, like in so long. The only Chaos, quote, Chaos card I run, which is like pseudo Chaos, is the Chaos Blackluster Soldier that you guys see in my Red-Eyes deck on Master Duel. Right, Core of Chaos, Queen Butterfly Danao. So if you control this, you can target 3 or 4. So there's a lot of insect support, to be honest. I do not play insects, so I have no idea if it's actually good or not, but maybe somebody can chime in. Okay, let's see. Mental Tuner, Gishki Necromirror, Chaos Phantasm. Okay, so we've got a Chaos Trap. Sorry, the Silverwing Axe. Alright, next. Oh, that pack opened phenomenally, didn't it? Okay, Light of the Branded, Scareclaw Kashtira, so there's my second copy of that. So that actually completes it. I only run it as a 2 of in the Red-Eyes Kashtira deck, so very nice. Branded Befallen, Galactic Karibo. Oh, wow, so they actually reprinted, well, didn't reprint, but they printed a Galaxy-specific Karibo. That's pretty hilarious, actually. No idea if it's good, but this would definitely go in the binder as a collection piece. Set it aside. Photon Time Stop, Bio-Insect Armor, Necromirror, a lot of those, and that's the second Casimolar. Alright, so let's go to the next. Alright. Neuron Creation, Dynamondo, Geo, Shelf Chaos, and Dimensional Allotrap Virus. What is this? For a battle with monsters with the same type and attribute, declare. So, that's interesting. It's a psychic tuner, but don't know enough about that one. We'll see. We'll set it there. Chaos Phantasm, Necromirror, Bio-Insect Armor, and Sari of the Silverwing Axe. Alright. We'll go far left this time. Alright, open. Evil Eyes Unleashed, Giant Ball Game. Okay, so they've got definitely insect support, but it reminds me of the, I think it was Goki Ballfield or something was the name of that card. But it's falling on that. Armor Ninja, Chaos Beast, and another Queen Butterfly Danao. Okay, interesting. Red Vinegar Vamoose, Dramatist, Kame, and Smashing. Alright. Haven't pulled any secrets yet, so I must have shuffled them to the bottom, but, you know, I mean, that's alright with me. Definitely didn't get one of those error boxes that are all secret, unfortunately, but hey, that's what happens. Okay, so our second Bystial Baldrake. So this one, obviously, it's this typical Bystial effects. Target a light or dark, banish it, and if you do, special summon. So that all is interesting, but then it says, if your opponent special summons a Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link monster, except during the damage step, you can tribute one other light or dark, target those special summon monsters, and banish it. So it is a target effect versus some of the send effects that the other cards have. I don't know, that it could be interesting because you could get 2 potential removals off of one Bystial, but I don't know if that will come up enough, and also that requires a hefty Bystial line. I feel like it's going to fall out of favor a little bit with the loss of tier being tier 0, but you know, we'll see. Alright, so Baldrake, Xyz line, land flipping, Numeron creation, green ninjas. So wow, we've got ninja support in here too. Alright. If a face-up monster special summon, target one of them special summon this card. And flip. So it's still got some of those flip effects from back in the day. I never played ninjas, but everyone should be at least aware of them. Generator bosses, Antlion, Mongu, and Galaxy Summoner. So if Mars doesn't manage to pull any Galaxy Summoners, rest assured I've got them all. Alright, let's see. He was really upset, but apparently there is not a Starlight Galaxy Eyes. That is a missed opportunity, Konami. Like, come on. Alright, Chaos Beast, Core of Chaos, Numeron Creation, Giant Ball Game, and Trivikarma. Okay, so I'm currently not using this card in any of my decks, but it does search out some of the tier traps. So I've heard of some people playing with it. It could be funny or interesting, but as for right now, I'm just not seeing enough consistency to play it, so I'm not going to use that one. Galaxy Summoner, Casimolar, Focused Aquamirror. Alright. Let's go over here. One more on the right side. We're about halfway through with the packs, it looks like. Shell of Chaos. Geo the Gravity Ninja, Evil Eyes Unleashed, Numeron Creation, Choju of Trillion Hands. Good lord, they fit enough hands in that photo. So if this card is summoned, you can, and it is a 6, you'd have to cheese it out somehow. Okay, but it is if this card is summoned, which means special summon also will count. Alright, if it is summoned, you can add a ritual monster and ritual spell from deck to hand. So it does search both. Will it see play? We'll see, but still powerful enough to get some searches off. Alright, Bioinsect Armor, Dramatist, Mongu, Tally-Ho Springans. Springans are so funny, but I feel like they're so terrible as well. Maybe that card buffs it a little bit. We shall see as the reports start to come out. I think the next TCG Championship, or event rather, will be in the coming weeks. So then we'll get to see how this ban list panned out. Alright, Geo the Gravity Ninja, Shell of Chaos, Gishki Grimness, Galaxy 100, and... oh snap! Mars is gonna be jealous. Alright, so number C62, so Chaos 62, Neo Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. Very cool art. As I said, I do not play Galaxy, but they do have some nice art, that is for sure. Alright, so we're hitting all of our ultra rares in a row, so still no secrets, but we will carry on. Alright, let's grab the one on the left. Alright, what do we got? So, Abyss Script, Dramatic Story, Grimness, Overlap, Galaxy 100, and Humongous Hive Hegemon Zextager. Sounds almost German in the name origin, but anyways, it's an insect effect card. So there is a lot of interesting insect effect cards that are new. It'll be interesting to see if those actually make an effect on those decks and you see some emergence of them, because so far I see like no use. Alright, Circle of Fairies, Tally-Ho Springans. Alright, let's go into the next. Let's go with the middle pack. Alright. Ooh, Scareclaw Kashtira, so third copy. We'll put that one in the binder in case we ever pull it or need it. Alright, Light of the Branded, Dramatic Story, Gishki Grimness, Gold Pride. Alright, so we have pulled the Gold Pride Nitro Blaster Link. I don't know a whole lot about Gold Pride other than, as I said, one of my buddies is going to run that archetype, so I'll definitely set that one aside for him to play with. Alright, Casimolar, Ice Jade Manifestation, Familiar of the Evil Eye, and Silverwing Axe. Alright, set these over here. And this one looks good enough. And we'll go back to the right side. That side's getting a little high. Okay. Now, Core of Chaos, Shell of Chaos. I feel like I opened so many packs starting with Core and Shell, but whatever, I guess. Alright, Dynamondo, Geo, the Gravity Ninja, Dogmatica Tricks. Phenomenal Dogmatica card if you're playing Rituals, specifically if you're playing Rituals. But when this card is activated, you can add a Dogmatica Ritual monster or Dogmatica Ritual spell from deck to hand. And then if your opponent controls a monster, you can add a Dogmatica card from deck to hand, which is great. And then on there, send one monster to either player's extra deck. So you can either, if you're trying to hit some stuff in their extra deck, send it out. Like if you're playing against Kashtira, you can send out that really frustrating Arise Heart. Or you can just plus by sending Herald of Arclight to get your Ritual Search off, or sending an Intis to help board break. There's tons of fun effects with this card. This is an absolutely great Dogmatica card print. Very happy. I do run this in the Dogmatica Libromancer build for sure. Alright, Chaos Phantasm, Bio-Insect Armor, Photon Time Stop, and another Mini Aruka. I don't know how many cards he's planning on running in Goatee with these, but hey, he's welcome to once he wants. Alright, Photon Hypernova. Let's open these. I still haven't seen as many of the Kashtira ones as I'd like, so we'll see. Alright, Overlap, Super Producer, Baldrake, Exesaline, and the Abyss Dragon Sword Soul. Okay. Not going to run it, but good for the binder. So this, I think the story is he's supposed to be a corrupted Sword Soul. We all know it from Master Duel and how absolutely atrocious dealing with that deck is. But hey, they do have some nice art. Alright, set that one to the side. Alright, Circle of the Fairies, Chaos Phantasm, Bio-Insect Armor, and Photon Time Stop. Alright, over here. Alright, Armor Ninja, Chaos Beast, Light of the Branded, another Scareclaw Kashtira. I have plenty of copies now. Big Welcome Labyrinth. My gosh, that is such a frustrating deck to play. All of the huge stun decks can be so frustrating. I have added a few techs to deal with it in a lot of my decks. Even this is also why in my branded deck I run a freaking Harpy's Feather Duster, just because of the amount of times I run into stun decks. It's not even funny. But from what I've heard, this is a good card for them. So we'll set it over to the side. We're running out of room, as you see. Alright, Vasilla, Familiar of the Evil Eye. It's that new card. Looks like this set must have gotten clipped a little bit in the corner, unfortunately. Alright, Red Vinegar Vamoose, Tally Ho, and a couple of aces. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright. There we go, another Monocroid, Menacing Mantis, Core of Chaos, Thundercross, and Plunder Patrol Ship Jord. Nice. Alright, so I need two of these, as I said, to go into my Plunder Patrol deck. So there's the first one. Alright. Manifestation, Basiltris. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Basiltris. Sorry, Circle of Fairies. Alright. Let's go to the one on the left. I will also be receiving 2 more boxes, so you guys will get to see another set of these opened. It was just too good a set to resist buying another set of 2 boxes. Alright, Chaos Beast, Armor Ninja, Dramatic Story, Land Flipping, and I sort of spoiled it. Oh, nice! Alright, Tri-Brigade Arms Bucephalus II. So this card is supposed to be really good for Tri-Brigade as a one-of. It's a Link 5, so it's another extension. It's interesting that it looks like they put Shireg in this art as well, and I think I see Mercurier. Yeah, definitely Mercurier over his wing there. One of the people in my play group play Melfi Tri-Brigade, so I'll have to ask them. I'm curious if this will affect their gameplay at all. Alright, Prolegia, Mental Tuner, a couple vases, and Smashing. Alright. Let's go left. Alrighty. Chaos Beast, Dynamondo, Bystial Baldric. I sort of getting a spoiler, but it's a happy spoiler because it is the last Plunder Patrol ship Jord that I need. Wonderful. So that playset is done. I like getting these boxes, one, because I like to pull them and I do collect the cards, but you know, you got to get your fix on pulling from Konami's, and if you buy singles in the stores, you're gonna get disappointed most of the time. Alright, Kashtira Big Bang, Red Vinegar. Alright. Let's go with this one on the right. Light of the Branded, Scarecaller, Kashtira Gracious, another one. Yagoromaru, the Armor Ninja, alright, Evil Eyes Unleashed, and it looks like a spell. Dogmatic Strix, wonderful. Okay, so that's the second copy I need for my Dogmatica deck. Very happy with this. Definitely going in. Alright. Antlion, Mongu, Basiltris, and Casimulaire, another one of those. Okay. We'll go with this one. Looks like we can sort of sort these around. There we go. We're gonna need more space anyways, the rate we're going. Alright. Gishki, Branded Befallen. I think this is the first one I've pulled of that, actually. So, of course, reinforces that the Bystial cards exist in the Branded universe. So, you can target light monster and either banish it, negate. So yeah, you can banish one, negate, which I don't think it's going to really see play, but it could be interesting because if you've already gone into your Bystial line, you could banish one of them to get a negate off. And it's a continuous trap, so it's not like it's one-time use. Alright, Monocroid, Mincing Mantis, Zex Stagger, another one of those. Alright, Mental Tuner, Generator Boss, Antlion, Mongu. Alright, so to the side. Let's sort of clean this up a little bit here. So we've got quite a few of these. I think you guys have seen these. Let me go ahead and clear them out because we've got tons of cards. Try to be gentle with them. I know some of these definitely gonna hold a little bit of value. We haven't pulled any super expensive cards currently, but still. Alright. Now let's go to the next set. Alright. Here we go. We pull the secret. Our prismatic. Alright, next card. Neuron Creation, Giant Ball Game, Menacing Mantis, Bystial Baldric, and it looks like it's oh snap, Triple Tactics Thrust! Our first secret and a good one at that. This is actually an expensive card. I don't know how much play it is going to see, but it's definitely an interesting put into a tier deck. So I run a one of in that deck, so that's where this will go. But if they activate any monster effect during your turn, they ash something, you can search out a spell or trap of your choosing, and say they Bystial you, okay? Then you can also, instead of just setting it to the field, bring it to hand. So I run, for example, like a Pot of Acquisitiveness, I have my Mudoras, all that shebang to banish themselves, shuffle 3 back. So this will let me search out Acquisitiveness, unbanish the card they banished, since you only have a one of in tier decks, and then still get a draw off of it as well. So definitely a good card. I don't think I could run it as more of a one of because you mill so much, and I have ways to shuffle it back. But as a one of, it's definitely good. Never more than a 2. But wonderful card pool. So we'll put it up top. Our first secret. All right. Phalegia, Defanging, Time Stop, and Fairies. Alright. Let's go. We'll shuffle these here on top. Open one of these. It's getting smaller, the piles are. Alright. Now we have Shell of Chaos, so yeah, like I said. Photon Emperor, Ninja, Galaxy 100, and Eva Gishki. I guess it's supposed to be like Evil Gishki or whatever. Again, I don't play Gishki, but interesting they got support. Kashtira Big Bang, Generator Boss, Dramatist, and a couple of aces. Alright. So let's go to the next one. Right here. Mars doesn't have a huge hurdle to beat. I'm really curious what he pulls. This is definitely a really good one, but we'll see, because we still have 3 more secrets, and you see how low the pack count is, so we just have not pulled them to the very end. Alright, Land Flipping, Neuron Creation, Evil Eyes Unleashed, Giant Ball Game, and another Bucephalus. Alright, so very interesting. I don't think this card's worth a whole lot, because it is just a super, so for my friend that plays Melfi Tri-Brigade, maybe I'll just give them a copy to try out. Mini Aruka, another one of those, Galaxy Summoner, Tinchikame, and Big Bang. Alright. Now, let's go into another pack. Alright. Monocroid, Befallen, Land Flipping, Summonite, and Made to Order. So that's another one of those made to order cards. I'm not really sure what it's going to be good for, but hey, we'll see. Ice Jade. Okay, I think this is the first pull of this. Ice Jade Manifestation. The Ice Jade Sensgraver Special. Okay, so it's got some Ice Jade extension effects, but it is just a normal spell. Galaxy Summoner, Mental Tuner. Was that 2? No, okay, I'm just getting mixed up. I was about to say, is there 2 in that one pack, but no. Alright, let's go here. Good gracious, I'm doing some terrible pack opening right now. Gentle, there we go. Never know which one could have a Starlight or a secret. Alright, Grimness, 100, Befallen, Kashtira, another one. Alright, now, Kashtira Theosis, wonderful card. So I'm in the unfortunate bunch that I need a lot of these for the Red-Eyes deck. So there's one. So we're on the way, but great pull. Big value on that card. Defanging, Photon Time Stop, Perlegia. Alright. Let's open this one. Let's see what we pull. Okay. Diblantis, the Menacing Mantis, Baldrake, Shell of Chaos, Photon Emperor, Abyss Dragon, Sword Soul, so the second pull of that. A couple of aces, Mini Ruka, Generator Boss, Manifestation. Alright. Set that to the side. Hypernova. Branded Befallen, Kashtira, Super Producer, and... oh, it's not that one. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Jump Game, and... Quardan the Clear-Sighted. I don't think I've pulled that one yet either. Set a continuous spell or trap. I wonder if this is meant to run with Gravekeepers based on the way it looks. But they didn't use any Gravekeeper names? I don't know. Very interesting, but we'll see. Alright, Mini Ruka. Focused Aquamirror. This is another one I don't think we've pulled. It is a Gishki Searcher spell. So, again, for the Gishki support, just a little too late. Tally-Ho Spring-End, Kinchikame, alright. And then let's go here. Getting very low now. We pulled 2 of the 4 secrets. Kashtira Overlap, Galaxy 100, Chaos Beast, Dynamondo, and Gold Pride Starcher Engine. So another Gold Pride card. We haven't pulled that yet, so hey, alright. Circle of the Fairies, Perlegia, Chaos Phantom, Aquamirror. Alright. We're getting to the point we're going to pull all of the secrets at the end. Alright, let's just go and finish that line up, and then we have exactly 6 packs left, so we're getting down to the end of the barrel. But like I said, oops, that pack did a funky opening. Okay. We're getting down to the end of the barrel, but like I said, we will be having 2 more boxes to open in the coming week. So I'll record that and you guys will get to see that as well. Alright, Super Producer, Ball Game, Baldrake, Light of the Branded, Apophis, the swamp deity. Okay. Interesting. So this is a reptile extension card. Yeah, I didn't know that was gonna be in there. Okay, another super. Mental tuner, couple of aces, smashing, and tally-ho. Alright, set that to the side. Let's go here on the right. Now, let's get these over. Dramatic Story, Menacing Mantis, Galaxy 100, Summonite, Weight Bridge. Alright, or Way Bridge, sorry. So this is an interesting card. It says if your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you, your opponent must send monsters they control to the graveyard so they only control 1. So the fact that they have to send, it's similar to, gosh, what is it even called? Evenly matched, so it can get around targeting. It's interesting that it's send to graveyard, because sending to graveyard can be a little bit tricky. Also, it's only monsters, so while interesting, I feel like this could backfire and be really bad for somebody. Unless you just really needed that removal, but in that case, why not play evenly matched? But hey, that is our third secret. Galaxy Summoner, Tenchikame, Big Bang, Familiar of the Evil Eye. Alright. Let's go left side. Photon Emperor, Thundercross, Core of Chaos, Shell of Chaos, and Gold Pride Nitro. It's another Gold Pride card. I think this is our second one of these we've pulled, but I'll keep it for my buddy. Tally-Ho Spring-Ins, Cassie Molar, Necromirror. Yeah, no, it's Necromirror. Okay. Aquamirror. Interesting, we had those back to back. Alright. Last 4. We'll go with middle pack. Work our way around. Okay. We have Bystial Baldrake, Light of the Branded, Kashtira Overlap, Exezaline, Ultimate, so another Ultimate Great Insect. Second one, so we pulled one at the very beginning. Manticore Smashing, Phantasm, Necromirror, and Armor. Alright, so we have pulled, let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think, so 8, I'm pretty sure there are only 4 Ultras in a box, so I think we put all the Ultras, which means out of the set, 1 is a secret, and the other 2 are supers. So let's see. We'll just go with this one and see what comes out. You'll have to see if you guys want to vote and find out which one you think is going to be secret and see if you're right or not. Alright, but anyways, Gravity Ninja, Galaxy 100, Light of the Branded, Sciroclaw Kashtira, and Bucephalus. So a third Bucephalus. Evil Eye, Mental Tuner, Necromirror, Phantasm. So if you chose one on the right, you're not correct. So 2 more chances, 50-50 shot. Which one's going to be this the secret rare? We're going to go with the left and see what's in here. Okay. Exezaline, Giant Ball Game, Shell of Chaos, Geo, and Neremanas. Alright. So that means the last pack has to be a secret. So that's going to be an interesting one to finish on. Also, the big question is, since that secret has a chance of being a prismatic, will it be a prismatic? Definitely a really fun set. I did not pull as many of the Kashtira cards as I would like. Thankfully I have 2 more boxes on the way, but fingers crossed. Alright, last pack before we call it quits. We have Armor Ninja, Photon Emperor, Intimidating Ore Summonite, Meteor Rush. Alright, so maybe we should shuffle it so you guys don't see what's in there. Alright, so let's go make it the last card. Perlegia, Phantasm, Aquamirror, Miniruka, Monocroid, and we saw it's blue. Pressured Planet Rate Soft. So definitely a good pull. This is the new Kashtira field spell, so it searches a Kashtira to hand. I do run this in Red-Eyes because, one, the search of the Kashtira in a non-pure Kashtira deck 2, when I think it's if a Kashtira effect, yeah, it goes off, you can target a card on the field, destroy. So it's got a good way to remove back row, problematic cards like that. Also baiting any kind of responses. And then if you, so monsters you control gain 100 attack defense based on each attribute on the field. So the Kashtira line has many different attributes, and since I run it with also Bystial and Red-Eyes, which is dark attribute, that allows me to extend even further. So definitely a phenomenal card in Kashtira in general, but works really well in the Red-Eyes variant as well. So I think we had a pretty good set of pools here for this. Like I said, I open at least 2 boxes from every set that comes out, so you'll also see me open Maze of Memories, the God boxes that are coming out for the anniversary, and a lot of the old school packs, Blue Eyes, Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, etc. I bought 2 of each of those boxes, so might as well share it with you guys since I get the enjoyment of opening it myself. But like I said, it's Ghost Peppa. See you guys next time.